So hi, Paul and Tammy here, and today we're going to do a talking. And we haven't done a talkie in a while, and some people have said, well, we miss your soothing voices. I didn't know my voice was that soothing. Maybe they're talking about Tammy. And one person even said, you should do the audiobooks. I'm like, well, I'm a bit ADHD. If I did an audiobook, I would read the same page 30 times. I don't think that's going to work. But we're here today to talk about our very first 100% AI video. And a lot of people have problems with AI. They think you're ripping off artists. Well, the people depicted in this video are supposed to be us. So then we're ripping off ourselves here. It is to a song. The song is Come On Down to My Boat, most commonly known as Come On Down to My Boat, Baby. I guess back then they had a limit on the number of characters they could put in the song title or something.
Yeah.
Done by Every Mother's Son. I remember stuff like that, One Hit Wonder. I can't remember why I'm in this room, but I can remember stuff like that. So we have some videos out that are partial AI, and it's really been a big help because it's very hard to do videos when you don't have matching graphics. And I don't want to pay for them. We don't make any money making these videos. So a friend of mine, Cat, told me about this Pixverse that you can do 5-second clips, 3 of them a day, and it's free. You have to accept the watermark, but again, we're not going to spend any money on it, and I'm glad to show their watermark, give them some due for helping us create these videos. Anyway, so I'm sitting there at my computer and you walk in and say,
Oh, how about that song, Come On Down to My Boat?
yeah, now that we have AI.
Yeah, because
like
before we couldn't do it. We don't have a boat or near the water or anything.
Right,
so.
right. And the characters are young teenagers,
Yeah.
depicted as young teenagers, because that's what I believe this is, and have heard the song a lot. So turned to AI and asked them to give me a clip of a teenager fishing off the dock, and it did. And I'm going to play that now, and they're only 5 seconds long, but look good to me. And so I told Tammy, come on over and take a look at this and tell me what you think. And you said,
I said, well, that's not me.
aren't these videos supposed to be us? So, okay, so, because when you go to this, you can supply a picture, a stat picture is what I call it, and give it some instruction.
Right.
And, people are worried about AI. It's not that smart yet.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult. Well, not difficult to use, but it's hard to get what you're picturing. But the command you give it, you have to do it a few times to get what you actually want it to do. So
yeah, you get some pretty weird results. One time there was me and her, and some guy came up from behind and started hugging her, and I'm like, who's this guy?
who's this guy? Yeah. But there was another time when an extra woman joined us walking too. So
I used that.
Yeah.
That's funny. So anyway, so I said, okay, well, I'll give it a try. And found a picture of you that I use a lot at Virginia Beach, and you're on the sidewalk where the beach is, and told her to have her fishing sitting on the dock. And so I did that, and this is the result I got, where the character was pretty good as far as being a teenage girl, and they did make the dock wood, but what did you say when you saw that?
Well, she's fishing in the sand. She's not fishing in the water. The water is a long ways away.
So I told it, well, let's have her fishing in a pond. And this is the result we got. And there you are, and you're sitting there. And then all of a sudden, away goes the railing, and they put water in.
Yeah,
So
that was pretty cool.
it only took 3 tries to get our start picture for the girl, which it would be you,
Yeah.
you know, in this video, and that wasn't too bad. And then we needed to get a start for me, you know, make me a young teenage boy in a red rowboat, and this is what we got. And just like that, bam, it only took one shot to get what I needed to have a start picture. So this was much easier. I'm not sure why. And then from that, you just keep building. When you were fishing, they had you fishing kind of fast. And, you know, some of the times when I've asked, well, have us dance together, you know, and slow dance. And, you know, so.
Yeah,
so.
it's really, don't be intimidated or worried about AI because it's not getting anywhere anytime fast. They're still in the
Right.
discovery
Yeah,
stages
they're
of how
still
this is
working
going.
on
They're
it.
not going to take over anytime soon.
But what it's actually beneficial when they do that, because I can take it down, slow it down to half speed and get a lot more seconds out of the clip.
That's true.
You know,
Yeah.
and then you just kind of string the clips together to create the video. And the only thing in this video that is not AI is the outro. And the
Yeah.
outro is never going to change. That's our signature outro. The only thing about the outro that changes is the year.
I have to say that I was really, really surprised at how good it came out, and it was even better than I expected. And it was so quick too. Like you start, like I mentioned this at 10 o'clock one night, and you're like, oh, well, let's sit down and try the first clip and see what we get. And I'm thinking, well, this is gonna, you know, it's almost time to go to bed. This is gonna take, and it was just so quick, like just came together. And then the next morning when I came down and you showed me this is what I have so far, and I had just had this big smile on my face. I love it, you know, because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like, it's so cute. Like they're waving to each other, they get the smile, and it just makes me think of us if we were teenagers and met that way, you know,
Yeah.
and just so sweet, you know, and you just did a great job, you know. It's
Well, she did have a big reaction, and one of the things I said to her, well, when you were that age, you didn't date. She said, but if you had been there and smiled at me like that, I would have dated you.
Oh yeah, if you smiled and waved at me like that, I would have dated you. Yeah, sure. Well, we tend to do songs we like because we like to sit and listen, and sometimes watch. You know, like you'll be watching. I'm right across the room, and you're always sitting watching videos of us and stuff.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah. And if you, you know, want to find us, you know, just follow this video to get to our channel.
Mhm.
Okay, well, thanks. Take care.
God bless. We love you.
It's been so long since we've done one of these, we forgot how we finish it. Okay,
Bye.
bye.